Hello all, and welcome back to Beauty Way Tarot. Good to have y'all here. Thought I'd do a reading tonight for the empaths. I feel like the empaths need a little bit extra guidance. There's a lot of energies flying around that can make you feel like it's too much. It's hard to focus on, hard to sort out like what's the most important thing to focus on. So we'll just try and get a little guidance on that. See what happens. Okay. First card out, we've got the Hanging Man. Maybe people are feeling like they're a little bit hung up with the energies. Trying to choose which perspective to take on what's going on in the world right now. Yeah. We've got the Tower and the Atmosphere. That can be that you're seeing like changes need to be made. Let's get more cards out before I go too far into anyone. We've got the Lovers. Interesting. We'll see more about the bigger picture when we get more cards out here. Yeah, the veil is going to be at its thinnest point between this world and the next world. At the end of the month here, so we could be feeling a lot more than normal. People might be just realizing their abilities. A little bit more synchronicities happening. Sometimes a little bit of fear comes with that. Like, am I kidding myself? Did that really happen? Then we've got the Two of Swords. The past, we've got the Moon. Yeah, mystery. Mysterious. Sometimes scary. Right next to the Tower. What do we got in the sky? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it feels like there's a bigger connection to spirit. You might be feeling a stronger connection to spirit and maybe be questioning it. You feel like these abilities, other people have these abilities. Maybe you don't feel like confident enough to call yourself an empath. But you know you're sensitive. You know that you see things that most of the people around you don't. For the future, we've got the Devil. Don't be alarmed. For your self-concept, oh boy, 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's heavy. Heavy energy. It's like, oh boy, this is just too much. Well, for your hopes and fears, you've got strength. you don't know if you've got the courage to accept and own your intuition, your higher intuition, not just normal everyday intuition. Your house, you've got the Queen of Swords. That's some good energy. Keep you grounded. But you might be a little bit too much in your head. The one good way to develop your intuition is to make sure your heart and your head have equal footing in your decision-making processes. Make sure they both have a say. Outcome is the sun. That is beautiful. Okay, so yeah, the Hanging Man is the significator here. It does feel like everything's been turned upside down in your life. There might be something going on that feels like something you can't get out of. Like maybe some obligation that you have that isn't feeling really good, doesn't feel quite right, and you're waiting for a time when you can untie yourself and stand up straight. And this Tower, yeah, you're going through something. Some kind of upheaval, because you're trying to get out of this. You're trying to get into an upright position. And it's causing a tower to happen. It's causing, maybe it's causing trouble in your significant relationship. You don't want to cause trouble. So you're trying to make a decision. You're kind of stuck trying to make this decision that you've got to make. And maybe this is why this is about your intuition, because maybe your intuition is really, really trying to come through. And you don't like what it's saying. You don't like what your gut is telling you that you need to do. But you know you got to do something. You got to make a decision. We got this Two of Swords right on top of the Lovers, which can also be about making a choice. And then up here we've got this Ten of Wands. You see yourself as just really burdened. It's like the heaviness of the energy that's around you right now is really hard to bear, but you're laying it down. You see yourself laying it down. You're imagining that you can have the strength to do this. You know you have the strength. You know you can do it, but you're scared that it's going to create this whole big calamity in your life. You're afraid to let go and just let the chips fall where they may. Because before you didn't know. you didn't know. But when you got in this hanging man position and took a different look at things, it cleared everything up. Because we got the sun right here in the outcome. You're going to get real clarity. But I think you have to make this decision first. But when you make the decision, that's when you're going to get the clarity. Okay, let's talk more about this devil in the future. Tell me more about this devil. Devil is basically attachment to worldly things. Some kind of attachment to the things of this world. We're talking about the thinning of the veil between the worlds. So maybe there's something in this world that's holding you back from truly getting in touch with your higher intuition, your higher knowing. Oh, there we go, High Priestess. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, the devil is the mundane things of this world, attachments to anything. What you think is important. What you think you need, but you only really want. And knowing the difference. So I would say just in the future, it looks like you're going to be letting go of those attachments and getting more in tune with your higher self, getting more in tune with spirit, opening up that channel. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune up here in your sky, and that's usually your connection to spirit. That's time. The wheel has turned, and it's time for you to get more in touch. Take more advice of your knowing. Put it into high gear. Here, let's get one more on the future. Oh boy, two more. Well, that's lovely. We've got the Two of Cups. And the Empress. Beautiful. Yeah, the Two of Cups is also your connection to spirit. It's the relationship you have with spirit. Then there's, boy, with the Empress there, it looks like there's some really amazing abundance and beauty. Once you really anchor in this attachment to spirit rather than the things of this world, you're going to see some really positive changes in your life. And it's about faith too. The faith that we have, that we're being guided. It's almost like you have to show the faith, and that's what opens up the channel. Know that you know that you know. You do know. And then you'll open up that channel, and it's like a flow happens. And this is the perfect time with that veil being thin. Okay, let's see who's in your house. We got the Queen of Swords. like there's somebody in your house that in your you know, in your circle of friends or family that is very logical and doesn't really go in for more spiritual or intuitive stuff. They go by their head, their mind. And then we've got the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups. Let's see. No, the Five of Cups, sorry. It's like in your family or friends, there's somebody who they really have strong beliefs. Really strong beliefs. They are really, they don't want to hear anything about intuition or spirit. And they give you a lot of grief. You don't even want to talk about it to them. This could be male or female. And it really brings you down. I think that's why you got into this hanging man position as well. Because you were being influenced by them. You knew you were, but it didn't feel right. You didn't like the position they put you in, or you had to defend yourself. And I think for a time, you probably tried to ignore the intuitive hits you were getting, but it just didn't work. It's like Spirit was knocking on your door, and you couldn't ignore it. But you wanted to please this person too. But there's like this energy of just, you know, it's like if we were in the finest university in the land. This person isn't ready for that. They still have to work on other levels. Which doesn't mean better or worse or anything like that, but they're just working on other things. They're not at the level that you're at. Even though they seem in control and in command, and you want to listen to them, you respect them, so it's confusing. You're trying to like clear your head and figure things out, because that's where this moon in the past, you're confused and it was hard to understand. But, you know, I say just listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, and it won't fail you. Have that faith. And then for the outcome, we have the sun just shining its light through the darkness, through the clouds, making everything very clear. No more confusion. Let's see. Let's get a little clarity on that. Remember the clarity. Yeah. The Magician. Nice. The Sun and the Magician together. That's an unstoppable combination. That makes it much easier for the Magician to make their magic. Manifest what they want to manifest, because they've got all the light in the world. Even in the darkness, no matter how dark it gets, it doesn't stop the Magician, because he's got the sun right there. You've got everything he needs at his fingertips. He can make it happen. And it also feels like you're going to shine light in helping other people with what they need. You're going to be like a guiding light through the darkness to other people, and that's so important right now. It's one of the reasons I've been doing readings on YouTube. Never thought I'd do that. We gotta help each other out, and it looks like you are definitely in line to do that. That is amazing. Wow, really super cool. Yeah, I would really, maybe meditate and listen. Just listen with your inner ears. Listen to what your guides are telling you. Set your intention of what you want. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you got some value out of this, maybe hit the like button, the subscribe button. I love hearing comments too. And I wish you well at this great thinning of the veil. See you next time.